Welcome to a short presentation on maintaining your status for F1 visa students at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Contact information for the IUP Office of International Education can be found at the bottom of this slide and on the last slide of the presentation. Before we begin, I would like to point out that your immigration status is your responsibility. Knowing the regulations and following the guidelines outlined in the Student and Exchange Visitor Program will assist you in assuring that your immigration remains in good and active status. In this presentation, we will outline the requirements for maintaining your F1 visa status. We break these requirements down into 4 sections: updating your address, enrolling in a full course of study, maintaining valid immigration documents, and only working when authorized. All international students are required by the Department of Homeland Security to report their U.S. address within 10 days of arriving or moving. For international students at IUP, this can be done through your My IUP account. After logging into your My IUP account, you can select the Personal Info tab. Under Personal Info, select Update next to your contact information. On the next screen, you will be able to type in your current U.S. address. If you are living on campus, you should enter your residence hall room number, not your campus mailbox number. Be sure to change the type of address to local so that your address will automatically update in SEVIS, fulfilling your address requirement. Next, as an international student with an F1 visa, you are required to enroll in a full course of study. For undergraduate students, a full course of study is defined as taking 12 credits per semester during the fall and spring terms. For graduate students, a full course of study is 9 credits per semester during the fall and spring terms. Graduate students with approved practicums, internships, or thesis work, and doctoral students working on their dissertations may have requirements specific to their programs or departments. There are a few exceptions to this rule that we will outline on the next slides. IUP's academic year is 9 months long, consisting of a fall and spring semester. For F1 visa students, the summer and winter terms are optional, except for American Language Institute students and select graduate students who are required to attend summer courses. International students who are not required to take summer classes may take a break during the summer and winter terms. During the winter term, classes are only offered online. International students sponsored by their government may need to complete additional approval forms to take online courses. Online courses are available during the spring and fall semesters as well as during the summer and winter terms. International students may choose to enroll in an online course during the spring or fall semesters, but only one online course or a maximum of 3 credits may count towards your full-time enrollment requirement. For example, if a student is taking 3 classes for a total of 9 credits in person, they can add one online 3-credit course to make a total of 12 credits. Students sponsored by the Saudi Arabian Cultural Mission will need to complete an additional online course approval form. Students on an F1 visa may request permission to drop below full-time status for a number of reasons. Reasons for requesting a reduced course load include final semester of study, experiencing academic difficulties, and medical condition. Students requesting a reduced course load for academic difficulties may only use this once during the first year of study. Students requesting a reduced course load for final semester of study will need their academic advisor's signature, verifying that it is indeed their final semester of courses. Students seeking a reduced course load for medical reasons will need a letter from a physician. Prior to dropping or withdrawing from courses, to drop below full-time status, students should complete a reduced course load authorization form either in person or through our online form following the link on this slide. Reduced course loads are not given for students who have been suspended or academically dismissed. Students in these situations should either request a transfer to another school or depart the U.S. immediately. The next step to maintaining your immigration status is to keep all of your immigration documents current. Your passport should be valid 6 months into the future while in the U.S. It can be renewed through your embassy. If it is lost, you should first file a police report with the IUP University Police and then contact your embassy. Your U.S. visa does not have to remain valid while you are here in the U.S. However, it must be valid for re-entry. If it expires, you should renew it the next time you return to your home country. Finally, your I-94 is an electronic record of your arrivals and departures in and out of the U.S. You can print a new I-94 at any time through the provided link. All international students on an F1 visa will have a Form I-20. Your I-20 must remain valid while you are in the U.S. Changes can be made to your I-20 by the International Student Advisors in the IUP Office of International Education. Please verify the information on your I-20 and ensure that it is always accurate. If your I-20 is expiring, you can file for a program extension at the Office of International Education. It is important to keep all of your I-20s, as you will need them in the future when applying for work permission or a change of status. Your I-20 must be signed by a DSO in the Office of International Education each year to remain valid. The final step in maintaining your F1 visa status is to only work as authorized. All F1 visa students are permitted to work on campus. On-campus employment is up to 20 hours per week during the semester and 40 hours per week during breaks. For off-campus employment, students must seek permission from either the IUP Office of International Education or USCIS. To find out more about CPT, OPT, or severe economic hardship work permissions, please make an appointment to speak to your international student advisor. Or view our videos on CPT and OPT. It is important to know your program's start and end dates. These will be listed on your Form I-20. If you will not complete your program by the end date listed, apply for a program extension. After your program has been completed, you will have a 60-day grace period before you must leave the U.S., transfer your I-20, or apply for OPT. If you complete your program before the end date listed on your Form I-20, please let the Office of International Education know so that we can update your immigration record accordingly. For additional questions regarding maintaining your F1 visa status, please feel free to contact the IUP Office of International Education and make an appointment with an international student and scholar advisor.